Putin is over there, you know, having all these people sitting there, and he's crowing about, you know, we've taken this parts of, you know, and this is now parts of Russia, and we're going to defend it. If you bother us, I'll use nuclear, and we're going to rebuild these areas, and these are now Russians, and they're going to be part of Russia forever. And, you know, he's going on with his BS speech, okay? And, you know, we need to go back to the negotiating tables now. So he is essentially, you know, underneath of it all, I pulled some cards, buying and selling, trying to sell this abusive narrative. Okay? That is not part of Russia. They did not, you know, they're still fighting. Underneath of it all, they're still fighting for their land, for their government. They haven't given up that parts to Russia. Okay? So the center of it, we have with this, not liking what's coming. You know, he's not doing well with the battle, so he's going to try to whitewash it. You know, this is a long-term thing. He is not gaining land, okay? They're taking those areas back. So he's trying to save face somewhere and say these are now parts of Russia, these are now Russians, and we're going to defend it, and it's all BS. Because it's, you know, what he's saying going into it, this is our family, we are now, and it's a lie. It's a con, okay? He's lying. Ukraine, these Ukrainians do not want to be part of Russia in the way that he's saying. So the next thing we have going out, new actions, trying to move it forward. Like I said, he's trying to save face because in the center of it, it's not going well. He's trying to whitewash the subject for long term. The double-edged sword is what's moving rapidly are new offensives, okay? Ukrainians are not giving up. Again, they're not giving up their government, okay? They're blocking him from the government. And to think that they will go in there and negotiate peace now, okay, well, you can have those areas. You win on that, and we'll just negotiate peace. Never going to happen, okay? He's hoping that it will, okay? And he wants to make it seem that everybody else is the aggressor, okay? And, yeah. So it's just a BS tactic of trying to save face and claiming that he's gotten something that he hasn't because all of these Russian kids are dying over there for nothing, okay? So this is a stopgap measure. Now, the other thing I saw, what's the question that these people, these Russian soldiers keep asking? Where are these Nazis? Okay, they're no Nazis. They've been lied to. So I'm going to pull some cards and just see what it says. You know, they keep asking about Nazis because Putin's telling them, you know, these are Nazis over there. And you're liberating these people. Okay? So what's going on with this? What's happening with these kids when they're being told there are no Nazis? Okay. Oop. Okay. They're looking at these actions, the actions of, I think with that, it's seeing the writing on the wall. Okay. They're seeing the writing on the wall. Upside down. And I don't usually have cards that are pulled upside down. This one was. But I see it as perhaps seeing, the action is seeing the writing on the wall. Okay. Let's see what we have with that. Okay, being faithful, but looking back on it now. You know, and they were faithful to go into this war thing. Now they're looking backwards at what's going on. Next thing, they have the struggle. The action of this continued struggle that's being put in place, and they see it's a lie. Okay? They've been lied to. They see the writing on the wall, looking backwards at where they've been set out to fight, and it's a lie, it's a con. In the center of it, they're in the struggle. Okay? They're carrying the burden, and it's affecting health. There's so many deaths and things. It's affecting their health, I would say mentally, spiritually, finding out they've been lied to, they've been conned. Okay? Double-edged sword, let's see. Yeah. 3 of Staffs overturned. That's usually waiting for something to come in. You're looking for something. But in this case, trying to move it forward, but it's not going well. Okay? Rather than waiting for their ship to come in or, you know, making these plans, moving forward, they are upside down, discouraged. I would say this has to do with being discouraged about the future with this, about moving it forward, because there are no Nazis. Okay? We're being told we're coming to liberate these people. So this is the drawing together, the emotions of it. Drawing together, seeing the light of day. Okay. Underneath of it all, we have one that's trying to control, and they are not happy with what they are seeing. They want justice. Okay, they want justice. The message they're going to send back is they want justice. Because they've been lied to. Okay? So this is not going to bode well for Putin. You have these ones that are sent over there to fight, being told they're liberating these Ukrainians from these Nazis. The women say the one question they keep asking is, where are these Nazis? Where are these Nazis? It's what we came, you know, they came there to fight Nazis, to liberate people. Well, there are no Nazis, okay? You've been lied to. It's one thing when you're having a war and you're dying for something real, but when you're dying for a con, and they see their friends dying because of Putin's ego and lying to them about their being Nazis. And this is going to get back to the Russian people. It's not going to bode well for Putin. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here, and we'll go forward and just see where things where things are going with this. But overall, Ukrainians are still fighting. They're still making progress. And Putin is trying to save face. He's trying to get some kind of a thing he can claim as a win. Okay? But the people in the audience, when he was telling them that they had to be there, there were a lot of faces in there that were not buying it. Okay? You had a few over there, you know, showing the support, Putin, and then they had a lot of other ones sitting there with a blank look on their face and just, you know, not buying any of it. So on that note, I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. See you online.